Hello. I thought I would go over a couple emails that were sent toward the end, like middle of this week, concerning VIPKid. The first one is an update to the levels for Tigerschool, levels 4 through 6. And that's if you're doing the intermediate. Um, I'm not doing the beginner. That's levels 1, 2, and 3. I'm sure they're doing their own little updates for that. But this has to do with levels 4 through 6. They're making all the Tigerschool courses interactive. They're not very interactive right now. They're like the old VIPKid classes where nothing moved. You could draw on it. But with this one, it looked like when I see the screenshots, well, not screenshots, but what I'm trying to say, it looks like they're screenshots of a program that they're using to create the lessons for Tigerschool. And so here, it looks like they've made another little change to how they're going to do levels 4 through 6 here. So there is a small adjustment to the class length. They're still going to start in 23rd, which was yesterday. They're still going to do the 50-minute Tigerschool for levels 4 through 6. The Tigerschool courses at this time were doing like a part 1 and a part 2, and they would just all go together. And usually they would take them back to back on your schedule, but sometimes they didn't. And so here they either have the option of doing the full 50-minute 25-25 all in one class, and then having the 10 minutes before your next class. And remember, there's no more break. I remember that due to Chinese regulations, they had to put that little break in the middle. That's now back to being where it used to be, was a straight 50 minutes, which I like because there's 10 minutes between classes. Or they can still use the same system here, whether it's 25 to 25, like just do the two classes back to back now. They can still do both, or they go to the straight 50-minute class altogether. So it looks like parents are still having the option to do that, which I like that, because some parents, they don't want to do the full 50 minutes. Some of my students who are in Tigerschool, I think the 50-minute one will be quite long for them. Completing the lesson in 25 minutes takes a lot for some of my students. And so I think that's a very smart decision what they did here. There's some students that you can't keep their attention for a full 50 minutes like that, especially once they've done a whole day of school, other tutoring, other extracurriculars, and then another 50-minute class might be a little bit too much. It would be for me at a kid that age, probably. I think 25 minutes is great. When I take the 50-minute, actually kind of 50, I think it's 55 to 60 minutes on italki, I'm around the 40 to 45-minute mark. I'm getting kind of antsy, ready for the class to be over. And so for me, at my age, even a 25-minute class I think would be perfect. 25 to 30 minutes for that. I think it's a really good thing they're still doing. I'm wondering if they're going to, let's see. Okay, so this is kind of a bummer here though. If they're going to stay with the 25-minute class, they'll use the current slides and the classroom functions, meaning they're not going to be interactive. Before the 50-minute classes, there will be interactive slides, and the classroom functions are fully going to work for that. I'm hoping that they change that in the future, but maybe that's on the back burner because they have a bunch of classes already done. They're still trying to progress further, so I think the 50-minute classes being interactive is what they're going to promote. And then 25-minute classes, if it's just a 25-minute class through Tigerschool, then it's not going to have the interactive slides. Okay, please click here. We may do that some other time. Who knows? We strongly recommend you enter the classroom to see the booking. So here's the difference in the booking, what they're going to look like right now. If you get a Tigerschool class, it's the TCELA, Tigerschool ELA curriculum, whatever. It'll say 25-25, and here's a student. Well, it's going to give the student name. It's not going to say TCELA, whatever. And this is what it looks like when you open your schedule like that. But it looks like here, and it's going to change. They're dropping the TC part. So it's going to be ELA 2, and then it'll show you 50-minute class. That's how you know it's going to be the 50-minute interactive. So I like how they do Dora here. I know sometimes when I open my VIPKid, the platform, it'll be like a Dora picture for a while. And sometimes on the phone too, it'll do that. It'll like be a picture of like, I think it's Dora, on my phone, and then suddenly it'll click back to my picture for that. If you don't hit say send a ticket, and they will respond back to that. Another email, I forgot about this until they sent this email out, how on October 6th is going to be this exciting virtual event where they're going to launch something, but they really haven't given any clues of what they're talking about. Then they sent this email here. It's a story about two teachers. One's named Daniel. He started VIPKid in 2016, taught 5,000 classes. Now he sells custom artwork on Etsy, and his rewarding system and teaching his and his teaching reward system on TeacherPay. So he has stuff on TeacherPay, Teachers, and Etsy. He's able to showcase his creations and manage workflow with his passion. Here's another teacher. Carson teaches full-time math at an American school in Thailand, while also privately teaching students locally. In addition, they were both scheduled. They're both ESL teachers with Global Platform and other platforms. Finding students. I don't know if that's a clue or not, because then it says there's so many opportunities to teach, and teachers are often doing more than one. How can this all be streamlined and efficient? So it looks like they're wanting to add other things like this here. I wonder if they want to bring in like other subjects. So remember, like a while back, they had this huge survey we took where they ask you what your certification areas are, like outside of VIPKid. What have you taught? Remember that long survey? And then we heard nothing else about it. And so maybe this is what they're going to start doing. I don't know. This part, if you're someone who works for, if you have your own, I can't speak. If you have your own store on Etsy or TeacherPay Teachers, then maybe they're going to launch something on their own so you can sell through their platform. I don't know. So maybe that's two hints that they're wanting to bring forward. So you can still register if you want to see the event on October 6th. I want to say it was at 6, or let's see what time it was. I don't know. Okay, yeah, Central Daylight Savings Time. Okay, so it's at 6:30 in Central, so it'll be 7:30 if you're where I live in Eastern Standard Time Zone. On Thursday nights, I teach a night class for the university where I work, so I probably won't be. If I end at 7:30, I don't know, because my class starts, well, I probably won't be in. I might catch half of it. I may stay on campus in my office and watch it from there, and I'll get to see the whole thing, which is fine. I'm sure once they do that, hopefully they'll have a recording of it. I've already signed up for it just in case I decide to end my class early on campus, but I don't see myself ending it for this. But anyway, hopefully there's a recording I can watch afterwards, and I'll get to see it. But maybe you'll watch it. Who knows? All right. Anyway, that is all I have. And thank you for watching this one. I know it's kind of short, but there's not too many updates here lately. So I guess I wanted to do that before I forgot and before it got too late. All right. Thank you.